Throughout the month of October, we recognize and say thank you to our civilian brothers and sisters with a variety of department-wide festivities. I invite you to join me on Wednesday, October 10th at the PAB Front Courtyard area for our third annual Civilian Appreciation Assembly and Barbecue. This event is always a big draw, with lots of delicious food, raffle prizes, and great lunchtime music, and is a wonderful way to let our civilian family members know how much we appreciate their hard work and partnership. In the spring of 2011, NASA announced the selection of locations for the retirement of its remaining fleet of space shuttles, which would formally bring to an end the 30-year shuttle program. The city of LA was one of the 4 cities nationwide to be awarded the coveted space shuttles. This is not only a tremendous honor, but it will also serve as an educational and inspirational piece of history when it arrives at its final resting place at the California Science Center. The shuttle is scheduled to take a 2-day, 12-mile trek through the city streets and is planned for October 12th through 13th. This 2-day journey to the California Science Center is expected to draw viewers from across Southern California and is one of the biggest objects ever transported down city streets. The transport of the shuttle will have an effect on the surrounding communities as we continue working with local leaders, organizations, and law enforcement agencies to help mitigate those impacts. I thank those of you involved in this process, and I urge all of you to take your family out to view this truly remarkable piece of American history. As all of you are aware, we continue to experience historic reductions in nearly all categories of Part 1 crimes. This year, categorical use of force incidents are at an all-time low, with total incidents down 20% over the 4-year average, and officer-involved shooting incidents down 26%. Furthermore, we have earned the respect and trust of the communities we serve and have restored the reputation of the Los Angeles Police Department as the finest law enforcement organization in the country, if not the world. There have been several use of force incidents which have garnered a considerable amount of media attention and public scrutiny for our department. While I do not and will not base my final decision solely on video footage, at least one of these incidents caused me to have serious concerns and does not reflect the professionalism that I expect from each and every one of you. I assure you that I will not rush to judgment on these type events, but we cannot ignore conduct that tarnishes the badge we all wear with pride. Remember, the actions of one reflect on many. It's up to all of us to do the right thing. With that said, we must all remember the age in which we live. Handheld devices such as cell phones and iPads, combined with social media platforms such as YouTube and Twitter, has made for instantaneous transmittal of information. Always assume you are being watched, because, quite frankly, you are. I want you to be cognizant of this fact, but I expect you to conduct yourselves as law enforcement professionals regardless of whether or not your actions are being recorded. A true test of one's character is what you do when no one is looking. Lastly, do not let these incidents influence how you react or fail to react during a use of force situation. I realize that police work is difficult, and sometimes it's not pretty, and I never want you to hesitate when using the appropriate amount of force necessary to effect an arrest or overcome resistance. The last thing that I ever want to occur is that your hesitation to act causes injury to you, your partner, or the public. I will always back you when your actions are legal and within the parameters of department policy. Van Nuys Division can trace its history back to 1925, when Valley Division separated from Hollywood Division's jurisdiction. This created the largest geographic division in the department, with over 200 square miles of territory. Urban and population growth of the San Fernando Valley led to the creation of 2 new Valley Divisions, West Valley Division in 1957 and North Hollywood Division in 1958. With the creation of these 2 new Valley Divisions, Valley Division was renamed Van Nuys Division. Van Nuys Division operated out of Van Nuys City Hall until 1963, when they transferred to the new Valley Police Services facility located at 6240 Sylmar Avenue. Van Nuys Division housed Operations Valley Bureau Headquarters and Valley Traffic Division until 2006. Today, the Van Nuys Community Police Station provides police services to the Van Nuys, Sherman Oaks, and Valley Glen neighborhoods, an area of 30 square miles with over 325,000 residents. Currently, Van Nuys Division has 245 sworn officers, 37 detectives, and 26 civilian support staff. Van Nuys Division is also supported by its community groups such as the Mid-Valley Community Police Council and Van Nuys Area Community Police Advisory Board. Van Nuys Division also boasts about its youth programs, including our Cadet Program, Jeopardy Program, Juvenile Impact Program, and Teen CPAP. Recently, Van Nuys Division gained national and international attention because of the reopening of the 1986 murder case of Sherry Rasmussen. The case resulted in the arrest and conviction of Sherry's murderer. LAPD detectives who worked tirelessly on the case have been featured in television and news stories and were recently featured in the June issue of Vanity Fair magazine. Remember, it is up to all of us to do the right thing in our professional and personal lives. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.